The mean streets of Makati. Just starting my day. Had a late night last night. So actually just leaving the hotel finally. Wait till a couple people get in here. We'll discuss the day's topics. Yeah, there's great nightlife in Makati. I gotta give them that. It's got a little New York City, Manhattan vibe to it. After hours clubs, discos, lounges, girly bars, restaurants, fast food, street scene. Not really like a cultural nightlife, more of the entertainment nightlife. I'll turn the camera around and let you guys see. See what's going on. Hey Barry, good to see you, man. It was nice to see you. I wish we could have hung out longer. And I wish it wasn't such a trek for me. It took me almost 2.5 hours to get there. Did a combination of motor taxi, Move It motor taxi, and a jeepney, and walking. And yeah, it was just slow. Coming back took forever. It took me 3.5 hours to get back to Makati. Yeah, everybody wants to know the Barry Jordan update. There are some details I can't discuss for obvious reasons, but Barry's spirits are well. He's doing surprisingly well given the circumstances. He's fairly healthy. A couple minor things that, he'd like to get taken care of. But for the most part, it was good to see him. I hadn't seen him in, 8 or 9 months. Probably like maybe a month before he got transferred. It was last time I saw him. Yeah, it was definitely a little better in the Cebu detention center versus Manila. A lot of Africans and Muslims and Chinese at the new place. Yeah, but Barry's basically running the show there. He doesn't take shit from anybody, that's for sure. Never have, never will. And Frank had to do a 1-hour live stream talking about it, of course. It's what he does. He ain't got nothing else to do. Yeah, I'm out here in Makati for 8 days. Got a couple friends in town from Cebu. We've been planning a trip out here. Plus, a guy I know is opening up a second location for his brewery. So I'm going to go to the grand opening of that. And Monday morning is the Super Bowl. So probably going to watch that. Not sure where. I don't really need like an expensive place to watch it because I'm not going to be drinking at 6:30 in the morning. That was an extreme rarity a couple days ago because I actually didn't have a hotel the first night. My flight was at 1 a.m. I arrived at 2 and got out to the streets about 3 a.m. I dropped my bags off at the hotel and they wouldn't let me check in that early. My check-in wasn't until 2 p.m. So I went out, hit the bars up. There's a couple after hours places, and they went back to the hotel at about 9 a.m. and they let me in, luckily. And so I slept from like 9 to 3, and then I spent the whole day in BGC cruising around. This OnlyPans place is probably my favorite taqueria here in Makati. Excellent birria tacos. This Mad Monkey Manila it's like a chain of hostels across the Philippines, maybe across the world, I don't know. But I know there's one in Siquijor, there's one in Cebu, there's one in Dumaguete, and they've got a rooftop lounge up there, the Mad Sky Bar restaurant. I might try to go to it one of these days. It's real popular with like, you know, the young Euro backpacker crowd, budget crowd. Um, and they do like organized bar hops. Like here, I'll just kind of go through it real quick. They have got a beer pong tournament Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, cocktail making master class, happy hours. The pub crawls every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. It's 800 pesos, and you get a free t-shirt and a free shot. This place right here, Nolita Joe's, might be one of the better craft beer places in Makati. I think they actually brew their own stuff here. Happy hour, Monday through Thursday, 3 to 6. I always like knowing about happy hours. Scratch, I don't know what it is. Looks like kind of a gourmet burger place. Looks pretty good, actually. And this place, Buccaneers. This is Buccaneers, right? So Buccaneers is a rum-focused bar with kind of a nautical pirates theme to it. And it's pretty cool. It actually gets going off pretty crazy in the morning. Or, sorry, early evening. It's not like the late night crazy spot, but a lot of people come here like 8 or 9 o'clock, pre-party here. Buccaneers Rum and Kitchen. Can I look in, just film inside? I won't go inside? Just look with the... Okay, I won't go inside. I just want to look. Just look like this. Yeah, this is Buccaneers. It's got a bar. It's a really cool themed bar. It's like old reclaimed wood. Good spot. Thank you. So yeah, Friday, Saturday night, you guys get pretty busy here. Yeah. 5 or 6? Okay. Yeah. And how many different rums do you have?
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, they've got over 100, I'm sure. But all right. Yeah, heading back out here. Let's just check the chat. Maximus. Yes, I did visit Bama. Barry is his name, not Bama. No, I didn't bring brisket. The guards were pretty strict, and they wouldn't really let anything in, even like cash and phones and stuff. There may or may not be video footage of my visit with Barry, but if it does exist, it will not be shared on YouTube. Sorry, guys. The picture I took on the post, that was taken from outside the prison on public grounds, so no laws were broken there. But if I meet people in person, I may have video footage. I won't confirm or deny whether I do or not. But yeah, Barry's doing well. As good as can be expected for this situation. There are things happening behind the scenes, possible multiple future cases brought against Frank. So, once he's deported, which I'm not as optimistic as others that I've spoke to that are on Team Barry, but we're just like differing on the timeline. They think it's like a month or 2 away that he gets deported. I think it's like 4 to 6 months away and might take consideration, so to speak. Yeah, Frank didn't let me back in. I visited him twice. He says I was coming by over and over and over. Not true. I went there. I was in Bantayan for a week in 2022, and I went to his house. He wasn't there. Some like 10-year-old boy answered the door, said Frank's coming back tomorrow, and I said, all right, I'll come back tomorrow. I come back the next day, knock on the door again. I see kind of some ruffling behind the curtains. Looked like someone was peeking out behind the curtains. And about 15 minutes later, Frank comes out, walking behind Gilda, filming, and invites me in. We go into his house. It's really not that big of a house. He couldn't run the air conditioner either. I guess there's like an electrical issue if he is, during the daytime, if they've tried to run the air conditioner, they've got to put the refrigerator on a lower setting or not run other lights and TVs. We hung out for a bit. He kept checking out my girl. which was really weird. Like, dude, he was like open jawed gawking at her, and it was awkward because it's like me, Frank, Gilda, and my girlfriend in his like very small living room, and he's just like staring at her, and it was just like I'm sure Gilda noticed it, but I mean, she's used to his, uncouth social behavior. I would put his social behavior somewhere between the social grace of a hyena and the manners of a warthog, but I don't want to be unkind to the animal kingdom, so I won't go there. And then I came back the next day, and we didn't go in the house because he couldn't turn the air conditioner on, so we just kind of hung out in his yard. And he busts the camera out, starts live streaming, walks around the house, and I had a good 20-minute one-on-one talk with Gilda. And yeah, there's that relationship ain't all they're meant to be. I am surprised they made it 10 years, but a woman makes sacrifices for her family, so it is what it is. And then we were supposed to go out to dinner like the next night, and my whole goal was to get a couple drinks in him, because I mean, Frank has zero filter. He says what's on his mind. He's rather precocious in that manner, and I was thinking, dude, if I could get a couple drinks in Frank, he'll just go off and it'd be great. He'll probably live stream and do something stupid. But he wanted to bring like 4 kids with him. No, it wasn't 8 kids. He did want to bring 4 kids with him, plus him and Gilda. And I know when Ricky took him out, Frank ordered like the most expensive ribeye steak on the menu at TGI Fridays. And I'm like, well, shit. I take Frank out and Gilda and 4 kids. So I told Frank, I'm like, look, just you and Gilda, me and Hazel, let's do it. And then Frank's like, oh, well, I got to bring the kids. And I basically said no. And I believe that also coincided when Fazio was in Bantayan. So then Frank got all paranoid, thought I was like a Fazio spy. And yeah, I basically just kind of cut him off after that. And then drove down to see Barry, and that sent him over the edge. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, Bama's eating okay. It's not like super high protein, delicious, nutritious food. The guards do kind of tax him when he's buying the food. So something that should be 70 pesos, they're going to charge him like 150. So it, runs down his finances a little bit. But yeah, they do eat. They do get visitations. There are like conjugal visits for sure. It seemed fairly clean. Like it didn't look disgusting. Like what I saw, they got a little workout area. They got a little half-court basketball area. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it is jail. It's barbed wire. There's a few guards. Barry said a couple of them were cool. A couple of them were kind of assholes, but that could be said for most groups of workers or employees wherever you go. But yeah, it's jail. It's not as good as his last spot, and I can't bring him Jim Beam and brisket. I don't know if it was Jim Beam. It was iced tea actually. But he still lives a good life there. He's gonna get out, and there will be a comeuppance, so to speak. It's actually starting to drizzle a little bit here, so I'm going to hang out right underneath this. Chicken Choker pod 5 or 7, I don't know what you mean. Vitali, I guess Sim, Pro-Life Traveler, is there with Barry right now. And it was really weird because there's like 2 of the inmates have sorry stores. And I guess they like compete with each other. Like one inmate had a sorry store, and he had like monopolized the price and like was taxing people. Then so another inmate started his own sorry store, and so they have got their wives and families bringing them boxes of snacks and drinks and stuff to sell at the sorry store. But the guards do tax the products coming in. Like when I was there, like a guy brought in like a 24 pack, or his girlfriend brought in a 24 pack of cookies. And the guard straight up opened the box, took 1 pack out, gave the 23 back to her, opens the next box of, chips, like 20 packs of chips, takes 1 pack of chips out, puts it on his desk, gives the other 19 back to her. So I guess they're, you know, you got to make money, and they are prison guards after all. So yeah, I'm just cruising Makati right now. I'm kind of holed up now. It just started to drizzle. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Yeah, Makati's pretty cool. BGC kind of stole their thunder, took some of the ultra wealthy people away from Makati. So, like, there's parts of Makati that like are kind of run down. Like, this place looks okay. Let me turn this around. It says for rent studio type units. Looks new, but I couldn't live in a studio. I know some guys can. This is Via Caridad. Looks like, you know, a 20-year-old building, basically just small studio apartments. 15, 20,000 a month, I'm guessing. Maybe 10,000 a month, who knows. Yeah, I'm in a pretty decent one bedroom with a balcony and, you know, full kitchen, full-size fridge. That's the minimum I could do. I'd like to get a house and get a pizza oven and a fish tank and a lazy boy recliner and all that. But Makati's pretty cool. Probably the best nightlife in the Philippines. I mean, I guess you could say Angeles City's better nightlife if you're looking for that certain type of nightlife. But Makati does have girly bars, bikini bars. Walk in, girls are getting naked, but I wasn't too impressed with any of them. I wish they would have kept their clothes on. No, Ricky's studio is not 5-star. I've been to it. He's made it nice. I mean, it's basically a 10,000 peso a month studio, but he put a 100,000 peso bed in there. And he's only there half the time. So he travels quite a bit, and when he travels, he does stay in fancy resorts. Like in Dumaguete, he stayed at the Henry Resort, which is like 8,000 a night. And I know Ricky travels well, and I don't know about 5-star, but when he travels, he lives a good 4-star lifestyle. Oh, so here's this Japanese restaurant I want to go to. Maybe even tonight, late night, I don't know. Shinya Yakinuki. So we're getting close to Rockwell. Rockwell's kind of like an upscale district in Makati. For rent, 2-bedroom apartment. For rent, 2-bedroom apartment. So there's a lot of stuff around here for rent. Hector's asking, am I going to meet up with Video Lux? Already have. I've known him for a good 3 years. I followed his channel and happened to just randomly run into him on the street. I ended up partying that night, exchanged phone numbers. And yeah, I've hung out with him quite a few times. He's a good guy to hang out with. He's definitely keyed in on the VIP scene, some of the underground spots and like new up and coming places. I do kind of envy his lifestyle, man. He's got like multiple VIP table invites like all week long. Like he can go into a club and like 3 different VIP tables, he can just go drink for free with them. Pretty cool dude. Another place here for rent. I'd like to know how much some of these places cost. This place looks like a dump though. Yeah, no, Video Lux, he's a pretty buff guy. I think he's in his 50s. He's not young. He still looks good. He's got that nice thick beard. And he works out pretty hard. He's not that tall. He's like, I don't know, 5'9", 180. But yeah, I can't keep up with him when he drinks. He definitely can outdrink me. I stopped drinking for almost 5 months earlier this year and lost some weight, got in shape, almost got six-pack abs. And about almost 2 months now I've been drinking again. So I think when I get back to Cebu, I'm gonna give it a rest. Try to go another 5 months, at least 4 months. I just felt so much better in the mornings. Like, my hangovers were getting kind of bad. And it wasn't like I was getting totally wasted, but, you know, like, I'm a normal guy, like 190 pounds or so, and drink like 8 beers over a 4-hour period, and the whole next day I would just feel like a slug. So I said, you know what, I'm taking some time off. Have you seen Damian Beluski? I've invited him out. No, big surprise, he's a coward, and he ain't gonna meet me. And if he does meet me face to face, like, same thing I told Nico, 100,000 pesos. Come get in the ring with me. Win, lose, or draw, you get 100,000 pesos. But yeah, I'm not too worried. I'll live stream it. I'll go here to this Shinya Yakinuki bar, and yeah, we'll see who shows up. My prediction is that nobody does. Yeah, I don't know if it is actually Damian Beluski, if that's Aloe. Stillman's 100% sure it is. Jerry's 90% sure it is. I'm like closer to 50-50. The expose could have been a little more in-depth and detailed, and you know, you sat on information for that long and kind of didn't really conclusively prove it. But yeah, I mean, it's a step in the right direction for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's a lot of places for rent around here. I guess the best way to look for rentals here is just to get it here in person, not online or on Facebook Marketplace. Because they'll tax the shit out of you on that. Well, first of all, hello, Frank. We know you're watching and recording, screenshotting, downloading, calling your attorney. So, hello. Old man Frank. 72 years old, shacked up with a 53-year-old Filipina with 8 kids. And he had the privilege to buy her a house in order for her to live with him. So, kudos to Gilda. Another rental for rent. Oh, here. There's 3 or 4 little wine bars around Makati. I'm not the most sophisticated wine connoisseur, but let's see what we can do in here. Yeah, let's try to check it out. Hello. Just looking around. Where are your French reds? Your French red wines? Okay. See what's going on Valentine's Day. See if they got a happy hour too. 4 to 7 p.m. That's happy hour?
No, it's 4.
At 4? Okay. Alright, thank you. Hector, too late. Sorry, I walked out. I didn't see your message. I would have asked him. Let's see some more real estate here. See what's for sale. See some prices. 150 million. Okay. 220 million. Okay. 42 million for a townhouse. Okay. Yeah, my experience with real estate in the Philippines is you can cut these prices in half and I'd still laugh at them. 140,000 for this 2-bedroom condo. I mean, that's LA prices. I was paying $2,700 a month back in Long Beach for a 2-bedroom. Pretty small place, actually. Here's some, and that's what, 150,000. 235 million for this 2-bedroom. 69 million for this 3-bedroom. I mean, this place looks nice, but over $2 million for a box in the sky in Asia. A box in the sky in Asia. $2 or $3 million. Well, that's what you guys want to spend your money on. Go for it. Evolution. Oh, they got a California pizza kitchen here. That's new, I think. I don't remember that here last time. I don't even know. Yeah, it's open. This is Evolution, another bar. Kampai. All right, I'm gonna hang out here for a minute, guys. It's starting to rain. Yeah, there's kind of a proliferation of these expensive, like 500 peso per cocktail, craft cocktail lounges all around Makati. I'm not gonna say I love it. I'm more of a beer guy, and you know, rum and coke or vodka and Sprite. I'm not too sophisticated. It's like an old Spanish place here. This used to be a real upscale little trendy restaurant, but looks like it went bankrupt. The Apothecary. Never heard of it. Coffee places, little bakeries, nail salons. The Apothecary. Yeah, this looks like just a little 500 peso a place cocktail place that I don't think I'll ever go to, because there's 40 other ones right in this near vicinity. Yeah, Chupacabra's still around. Pretty good. I mean, I'm from Southern California. We got a lot of Mexicans there, so I'm fairly picky with my Mexican food, but Chupacabra's good. I wouldn't call it great. I mean, anywhere in Southern California's got dozens of places better. That OnlyPants place I like. Place looks pretty crowded. Trendy little spot. Few hipsters hanging out there. Super uncle. Yeah, I don't know where the lunch crowd is. Probably more in like the business district. This is more like the party district. A lot of these places seem closed. The Bad Burritos. It looks closed to me. Studios and 2 bedrooms. Yeah, I used to go to this place that was right off the freeway called Taco San Pedro, and it was $5 for a giant vegetarian burrito. And I mean, I'm not a vegetarian, but it was great. And they give you like a full bag of like fresh, warm tortilla chips, and they had a salsa bar, so you could just like easily get your money's worth. And yeah, I must have maybe had that 200 times. I've heard it's $7 or $8 now for that same vegetarian burrito that was stayed at $5 for like 15 years. But there's been inflation, so such is life. Yeah, I mean, I had a couple little taco spots around town that I'd hit up. Had a Taco Tuesday place. Had a decent Taco Tuesday place in Cebu. But unfortunately, they raised the price from 250 pesos for 4 tacos to 350 pesos for 4 tacos. And they stopped putting cheese on the tacos, so it kind of ended that. It wasn't amazing. It was good for the Philippines. Brain Damage is asking, when will you post the Barry visit video? I addressed this earlier. There may or may not be a video. Because recording is against the rules in there. And if there is a video, it won't be posted on YouTube. Guys who I meet in person face to face, I might show them a video if it exists. And I'm not confirming or denying that video exists. But I did take some pictures when I was outside the detention center when Barry was at the door. And I took some pictures around it. So it's I'll post those. I'll do a little montage video, but it's not like, it's probably not going to be as exciting as you guys think. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's girls walking around, but I don't think they're like available. It's also 1 o'clock too, so I'm not gonna assume they're ladies of the night. Good shit craft. Hey, you got white girls out here too. Yeah, I don't mess with that lengua tacos. I stick to carnitas and carne asada. I like Tex-Mex food. I'm not into the moles. Give me a nice carnitas burrito. It's about all I need. Oh, but there's Bolo. That's what Big Kev got to the head. He got a bolo to the head. Yeah, it's a shame Big Kev never made it out to the Philippines. I mean, I thought Big Ego said he'd buy him a ticket, so it wasn't a financial issue. And I don't think he was actually blacklisted. I think he kind of like self-deported. And I don't believe the Philippines immigration system 15 years ago was like in a proper database that was accessible, and like they would stop him at the airport. I think he was just scared to come out here. Unwind. I don't know what this place is. See if we got a little menu here. Oh, I think it's just a little fancy juice place. Yeah, Hector, no, I wasn't frisked and patted down when I walked in. It was kind of more like empty your pockets. And, yeah, it wasn't like maximum security level stuff where, you know, you couldn't. I mean, they had lots of visitors coming and going, and they weren't on lockdown. Yeah, Maximus, we don't know that Kevin's blacklisted. I don't know if that's true. Kevin doesn't even know if that's true. I think Don C even like took him to the consulate, and the consulate like did not find his name on a derogatory list. So, Kevin says he's blacklisted, but I don't think he really knows if he's blacklisted or not. Yeah, this car's been here for a long time. I don't know why they don't just tow it. Yeah, it looks like this car's been here for years. All this detritus on it. I mean, parking's at a pretty serious premium here, and it looks like just got a car sitting here for years. Yeah, I don't. You're saying he went to the embassy in Bangkok. I don't know if that's true. I may be wrong. I thought it was like a consulate. But if it was an embassy, dude, it's not like the bureaucrats working at the embassy like blacklisted him. They just maybe told him like, oh yeah, this, that, you need to do your immigration this, and like they didn't follow up on it. Like those workers, they're not getting off their ass for nothing. So I still don't believe he was. I think he could have booked a one-way flight, and if they denied him, Big Ego books him a one-way flight back. I mean, I don't think he was blacklisted. I think he ran out of money in Vietnam. And Big Kev's not the most mobile Western gentleman. He's not disabled, but, you know, him walking upstairs, navigating, like, cracked sidewalks and potholes, like, he probably wasn't going too far away from his, you know, hotel that he was renting. Yeah, once again, like, I've seen no, like, conclusive proof that Kevin was blacklisted. I think it's just like Kevin was looking for an excuse not to go back. And going to the embassy doesn't mean anything. It's not like they had records from 13 years ago. I don't think they put their records in databases until recently. I mean, I knew a guy back in 2000. I think he got blacklisted in like 2008. He just went and like changed the middle name spelling on his passport legally in the US, like just legally changed like a couple letters of the spelling on his middle name, got a new passport issued that way, and flew back to the Philippines, and like they were none the wiser. They didn't have like biometric data available to really truly blacklist them. So even though I'm just like 2 blocks outside of like the tourist party area, I think I'm like kind of in like deep Filipino hood here. Just saw some roosters and dogs and people pissing in the street. So simp, there's a lot of rumors to who started that, and like, who knows. I've always thought it meant simp stood for a sucker impressed by mediocre pussy. You know, some guy never been to the Philippines chatting to a Filipina, some 40-something-year-old Filipina with kids, someone like Jim's Asian Adventures, like 43-year-old Filipina with 4 different kids, like starts chatting to her, comes out here, marries her, buys her a house. Those are simps. Frank's not a simp, he's just a fool. He's an overall like clown. Frank has almost achieved like comic cartoon level like villain status. Like he's so obviously the evil villain, like it's almost like a cartoon level. I mean, I don't know anybody who's like, yeah, Frank's the guy. See, this is the business Brian Smith, foreigner farming in the Philippines, should have done in the Philippines rather than farming and starting a restaurant. He ran a little ice cream truck back in California. Should have stuck with what he knew. Selling ice cream. Ringing that bell all day. Mother and daughter meat shop. What sort of innuendo are they trying to get across here? I mean, mother and daughter meat shop. That's on everybody's bucket list, right? It's not something I've achieved. I haven't unlocked that achievement yet, so to speak. Yeah, I like Big Kev. He's a pretty cool dude. I mean, he's obviously has brain damage. Like, it would have been interesting if there's any video footage of him before he got boloed to the head. See, like, if he talked the same way, acted the same way. I mean, shit, half the guys out here are on disability. I mean, literally 100% of them ex-military guys are on disability. And I don't mean that to denigrate them. What I'm saying is, I know like 70 ex-military guys in the Philippines. 70 out of 70 are on disability. There's not a single one not on disability. And then you got guys like Frank and Barry and all these other guys that are like, you know, got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 eyes, 2 ears, could operate a cell phone, but they're disabled. But Big Kev is actually disabled. Like, he truly is. I mean, take a bolo to the head. That'll do it. Although I'm not sure I agree that the U.S. taxpayer should be on the hook for disability payments for life for him because some Filipino boloed him in the head. But, you know, I don't make the rules. We live in a democracy. I'm just one vote. And I don't even vote, so I shouldn't speak about it. Any day now, I'm really surprised Kano's Burgers was left off that Michelin list. I've actually thought of writing a letter to the Michelin Foundation, letting them know that they've made a major omission. Another studio apartment for rent right here. You know how many pesos per month this is? No. That was a ladyboy, by the way. Yeah, this is, they got all these buildings going up here, right here. You know, you got like little, you know, laundry getting dried, and then you got big condos going up. So it's pretty cool. Things are coming along slowly. I'm a little lost right now. I'm mixed up. I'm not sure where I'm at. Bulldog Security. Yeah, there are Lima Bravos at Buccaneers. That I know for sure. Been there a couple times. But it was, the 2 times I went to Buccaneers, it was unbelievably crowded. Like, couldn't get a table, could barely even walk around. And they had like some of the waitresses getting on the table and like giving out free shots of rum. So it had a party vibe to it. I don't know who the owner is or what, but they definitely got it going on. Things are working out well there. That's one of the spots Video Lux likes to start at when he cruises, goes out. All right, I'm gonna try to walk down Burgos Street. No, I don't need coffee. I've been sleeping a lot. Yeah, I don't want to get into a disability debate, Maximus, but I'll just say, like, a lot of the guys I know here on disability, like, they're hitting the gym, they're riding motorcycles, they've got girlfriends. Yeah, so, but if they saw a doctor at the VA that said they're disabled, like, and they're getting money, I mean, good for them. I mean, there absolutely are some disabled people. I mean, you kind of look at it like, during the Civil War, you basically needed to lose 2 limbs to be qualified as disabled. World War I, you needed to lose 1 limb. World War II, you just needed, like, wounded in combat. And then, like, Korean War was when the PTSD started. And nowadays, you got guys who, like, never saw combat, never deployed, barely even, did their minimum 5 years getting it. I'll tell you a quick story. So in 2011, I was working at a brewery, and we had an employee there. Shahidi was his name. Lebanese dude. And really cool dude. Actually, cool guy, good worker, friendly, like, had a hot girlfriend, like, just a good dude. And he was on military disability, and he didn't even make it out of basic training. I guess he, like, busted his hip and knee in the Marine, like, 12 weeks, like, boot camp. And so never even finished boot camp, got on disability, walked with a cane, kind of walked with a limp, but he was a cool guy. And I don't know, like, what his disability rating was, how much his monthly check was. But yeah, he didn't even finish boot camp, got injured, and qualified for disability. And he's walking around with this cane, and, like, people would come up to him and be like, "Thank you for your service." And he'd kind of, like, nod his head. And then here's the funny part. So one time we had these guys dine and dash. Dude, Shahidi took after them like Usain Bolt running in the Olympics, like, threw his cane to the side and just sprinted after him faster than I've ever seen a white man run, or Lebanese man run. So much for his busted knee and hip. But yeah, Ricky's on disability. He's probably on 100%. Not sure what for. But yeah, Ricky's absolutely on disability. I thought Dave Phelps got it for a sore vagina, or a stretched out vagina. That was what his disability claim was. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, guys. I'm not sure. Hey, Dave Phelps is still out here watching. He's never left. Probably got a dozen different troll accounts. He might be watching right now. Hello, Dave. Yeah, I know Popeye got out of the military right during that don't ask, don't tell policy. I'll let you viewers decide if that, was the reason he got out. But I just think the timing was suspicious that Popeye was all gung-ho, the assistant cook on the naval ship, seaman first class Clausen, and then they institute that don't ask, don't tell policy, and boom, like a couple months later, Popeye's discharged. All right, I'm gonna look at the map. I'm kind of backwards here. I don't know if I'm gonna lose the live stream. Okay, I'm coming back. I've sort of figured out where I'm at. I don't even think he was short patrol. I think Clausen, like, he maybe like knew some short patrol guys. Oh, you ask him, like, no, he wasn't a assistant cook. He was a Navy SEAL sniper instructor, and tip of the spear. I don't think he was big enough, tough enough, or smart enough to join the Air Force, Army, or Marines. So the Navy took him in. I know Nico joined up the Coast Guard. He got citizenship when he joined up. Good for him. Yeah, I mean, the man joined the look, he's from Massachusetts. He graduated high school, joined the Navy, then moved to Florida. Like, if that's not gay as fuck, tell me what is. I'm banned from Popeye's channel. He came to my channel the other day, was making comments, and I'm like, well, you're not banned on my channel. Hello. Hello.
Nag-live ka. Nakain ka sapatos niya.
I don't know. They said something, and then they all started laughing. I couldn't understand them. Yeah, I think Popeye was a first-class seaman, if I know that. Probably one of the greatest accomplishments of his life. I mean, the man lost his virginity to a Subic Bay bar girl, married her, brought her to the United States, and then she left his ass for a black man. So, looks like we got some construction going on here. Am I putting in a bunker? Damn. They just straight shaved this down. That's dangerous. We got the police station. It's kind of cool. I'm not like you know who. I'm not going to go film down their shirts. Somebody in the YouTube community would go up to those girls and try to film down their shirts. Not going to name any names. Maximus. I think that was Sneeko. He got citizenship. They might be American citizens, but they're not Americans. We don't know about Sneeko. I got my suspicions. Maybe they're nationals like Peter Vandiver. Anybody got an update on Peter Vandiver? I mean, he went dark, dude. He kind of ran the community for years. He was Frank before Frank. He had the whole alliance against him, Riff Raff Radio. And then, yeah, he just went dark. Right when he was on the top of his game, too. Oh, look at this guy. This is St. Peter and St. Paul and St. Filipino sitting down. Hello. Yeah, that's St. Peter and St. Paul. The church. Yeah, on the mean streets of Makati, hanging out. Be here for 6 more days. Been here for 2. Gonna do a K-Zone City brewery tour. And probably go to BGC one more day. And other than that, man, I'm gonna be hanging out in Makati, Burgos. Oh yeah, let's go to Burgos. Forgot about that. I mean, Burgos is gonna suck right now because it's not nighttime. Yeah, Julio, he got, you know, I got to give him credit. Like, he doesn't try to claim he was like some big combat veteran. Like, he admits he got injured in a training accident. Like, got that horrible disfigurement of his face. Looks like Frankenstein. But I think it might have made him better looking. Improved his allure with the ladies. Getting all those screws in his jaw and everything. But you know what? That's Darwinism. Like, you're supposed to pull the pin, throw the grenade, Julio. You pulled the pin, threw the pin, held the grenade, and now you look like how you look every time you look in the mirror. So, that's on you. Kind of looks like these guys right here. All right, yeah, I'm going to Burgos right now. You know, I'm gonna probably. I've been craving some falafels. I'm gonna come to this Hummus Elijah place next. Yeah, Hummus Elijah. I'm gonna come back there. I need to get some juice.
Then,
I don't know. No fresh squeezed orange juice here, that's for sure. You know, Gatorade's always... No, I don't want Gatorade. I don't know. I'll get this. Oh, it took those guys forever. One person in front of me taking 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't vape, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that stuff, man. Almost 4 years. I smoked weed damn near every day for 20 years. So I don't need to get into vapes. Oh, I did hit the hookah once, like 6 months ago. Probably a mistake, I got all loopy. Cool though. I should have got some fruit. Hey, they're building the Fazio's Hotel here. All right, so this is Burgos Street right here, guys. This is the top end of Burgos Street. This is Poblacion. All right, let's go. We are in Poblacion, Makati. So Ringside Bar, they got lady boxing here at Ringside Bar. Bottoms up. Yeah, Durban Poison was one of the last like true sativas left out there. I don't mess with sativas. I was more of a OG indica guy, but yeah, those days are, I'm not saying they're gone forever, but I'm definitely marijuana free and proud. This is Neon Nights, or Fire. This is Neon Nights here. I went here the other night. It was okay. They had a bunch of male dancers, which was kind of weird. What? Is it good here?
Yeah. But open is 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
What are you selling?
Silig ba?
Let me see.
Boss. Camera.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is new night. The open is maybe 8 o'clock.
Okay. So there's the filling station. Real popular place. Totally packed at 2, 3 in the morning. Line out the door. I guess a lot of local B-list celebrities go there. What you need? You want beer? You drink beer? What's your shirt say? You can't drink all day if you don't start at 5 a. If you don't start in the morning.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You got a point there.
There are some points. I was in
Coins? No, sorry. Yeah, I don't give money to beggars. Not my style. We got Dimples is over here. Yeah, this is the filling station. So this street, in about 12 hours, will be crawling with ladyboys. We're talking like 50 to 100 of them everywhere you go. Maximus, he was selling Viagra and Cialis. You guys, no, I'm good. I don't need it. No. Hello. I think that was a lady boy anyways. Turkish shawarma. Oh yeah, a bunch of Muslims up in here. More Turkish shawarma. More Turkish shawarma. El Tabush. Yeah, this is the place they were getting naked at the other night. Maison. Bourbon, New Orleans. So that was basically Burgos Street. That's the main Burgos Street, top to bottom. About a dozen bars, 2 clubs, 10 restaurants. And you got all these little side streets here. Like this place Lips, this is a good spot. This is Video Lux's favorite spot. They got an upstairs which is like a girly bar, and they got the downstairs which is like a regular bar with a pool table and all that. But yeah, those girls want like 7,000 pesos to go home with you. That's more the Makati business district out that area. So this area we're in right now, I think is where a bunch of like cheap Airbnbs are, like 900 pesos a night, the Bel Air. If you look on Airbnb and you see stuff here for like 900 or 1,000 a night, this is the building. I don't know, I've never been in it, but it is what it is. Where are we at? Hey, we're just walking. Iron Horse Saloon, little side street. I'm just on the side streets off of Burgos right now. This is where the action is. Ladyboys kind of took over Burgos, so all the freelancers are on the side streets here. I mean, at nighttime. It's daytime right now. This is Alba, Spanish restaurant. Might try to come here. A few little Spanish restaurants. St. Giles Hotel, I've stayed there a couple times. It ain't that great. All right, Sabor and Vino. Now this is a place I might come tonight. Yeah, I might try to come back there tonight. We'll see. Oh, I got someone waving me over. I guess I'll go say hi. You do massage?
Full body massage. It's 1 hour.
1 hour? No, thank you.
What do you try?
I'll be back. 1 hour massage. What do you want, sir? I give. Well, not her, that's for sure. I think this is El Chupacabra over here. It's been a couple years since I've been here. Yeah, it's El Chupacabra. One of the more popular Mexican restaurants in town. El Chupacabra. Oh, this place is showing the Super Bowl. H&J. Yeah, here you go, guys. Yeah, I'm just walking and talking streets of Makati. Give you guys some content. Some guys sit in their bedroom and vlog and never leave. And when they do leave, they're very scared to actually do a live stream from an unknown location. They'll just do uploads because someone might be looking for them. I don't know where Ricky's at right now. Haven't seen him in a while. I hope he hasn't got himself into another conundrum. Gotta bail him out. This place was decent. This Khao Kai Thai house. Been here a couple times. I liked it. This was a cool spot too. There used to be an El Salvadorian place here. I don't think it's there anymore. Wicked Dog's little gourmet hot dog place upstairs. Comedy shows. Yeah, this place, Khao Kai, I like it here. Been here a couple times. Family KTV. Little steakhouse, Korean restaurants. Yeah, Ricky will start putting out videos again. I've messaged him a couple times in January. He never replied. Maybe he blocked me again. I know he blocked me for about 10 months last year. I won't go into details, but we patched it up, hung out, had lunch together, and I may be blocked again, unfortunately. Back to the filling station. Yeah, Mad Matt, I had never heard of him. Like, I think Ricky doesn't realize he's kind of giving these guys publicity when he puts these videos out. I'd never heard of Mad Matt. And then Ricky starts doing videos on him. I started watching his channel actually. Saw a few videos. All right, I'm gonna work my way back to that Hummus Elijah place. Bottoms, happy hour 6 to 8. All right, I gotta make a list of all these happy hours. Although I'm not supposed to drink tonight, it's gonna be my night off. Well, maybe I will, because definitely tomorrow night I'm not drinking because I gotta wake up early and watch the Super Bowl. Another Spanish restaurant right there, Tia Abuela. No, I never tried out Apple. That's not cool. I don't go after other guys' sloppy seconds. My name's not Drake Shortstone. See some 40-year-old Filipino with a bunch of kids dating Barry Jordan. It says, that's the woman for me. I'm gonna build her a house. That's Drake Longstone in a summary. Hello. Got a beached whale sitting right up there. Let's see what this place says. Is it happy hour? Buy one, take one Corona. 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah, well, how much is a Corona, though? They might want 400 pesos for a Corona, so it's not really a great buy one, take one. I don't know. Drake ain't gonna get no better than her. That's for damn sure. He's pathetic. You guys remember when Drake and her came on Ricky and my live stream? Started running their mouths. That shit was funny. I mean, damn. There's sloppy seconds, and then there's Barry's sloppy seconds. Like, Apple's a cool girl. She's cute, but once Ricky's been all up in that, I sweated all over that. I don't think I guess I'm not interested. Yes, dude, some falafels, some shawarma. Actually sounds pretty good right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Hummus Elijah. So I'm gonna end this live stream, guys. I'm gonna get some food here. Hello. Hello. Yeah, table for one. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Hey Mix, how you doing? All right, guys, I'm going to end this here. Thanks for watching. I'll probably do an update later. See ya.